on a second. Alright, Brittany and I are here at Moonlight Magic at EPCOT. We're going to just show you around for a little bit. Enjoy the video. Welcome to France. I'm probably going to do this again later on when it gets... Alright, so what do we got here? Brittany, tell us the highlights here.
Oh, so Moonlight Magic officially is from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. We got some stuff over here. It tells you what's open, what's not, what food is good, what food is not, and then the complimentary Mickey bars are down here from 10 to 1.
Okay, you still have Rose and Crown until 1 a.m. for beverages.
Yeah.
Characters from till 12:30. That's pretty cool.
We got DJ till 1, and then some musicians around.
Okay, a lot of stuff to do. Adventure. I like the way this lights up at nighttime. There's a musician performing tonight, but I have no idea who it is. Skillsmatic. I have no idea who that is. $25. Our cats would shatter that in like one afternoon. So the Germany Pavilion, along with Italy and the American Adventure, a few other ones, they close early. So we're gonna just kind of see them before they close, because they're all lit up and pretty. Life is full of choices. And another oddity that Brittany has found. This is a beer holder for $17. It's kind of cool. What's that? It's Bell. And of course the Don't Be a Brat, it's Oktoberfest.
Hey, here, it's the pretzel ears.
Garden's one of our favorite restaurants. All you can eat. Is Beer Garden back to a buffet, or is it still family style?
It is a buffet now.
So it's back to the good old days. That place is what introduced me to Schaffenhofer. Pro tip, if you get Schaffenhofer, get a bottle of Absolute Citron and put a shot, maybe a half shot, into your drink, and it tastes even better. So Brittany just pointed out that there is an Easter egg. If you're doing an Easter egg hunt, it's right there. Very interesting. Stuff I did not know. So apparently I just got separated from my wife, and I'm gonna try to find her in China. She loves this shop. It's got some of the most interesting shopping options, I think, of any of the parks here in Disney World. Oh, excuse me. Oh, she's catching up to me. So this park does close at 9 o'clock, as with other parts of the World Showcase. So we're gonna do a few minutes back in here before we go back up front. I'm gonna start right there. Oh. Alright, we are in the House of Good Fortune.
So I need somebody to try some of these fried crabs.
Grilled squid.
Mexican chicken tomato.
I don't know. I think this grilled squid is the way to go.
Italian red. Mike, grilled squid. You say grilled squid?
Yeah, grilled squid. Grilled squid.
Look at this. Lemon spicy hot pot. Is that like, does it make your mouth warm?
It might. Okay, these are mokis. I think I've had mochi before, right?
Is it mochi? Or
Mochi.
No, we had them at the store once. I don't think that they're the same one.
They're probably not as legit as like...
We had the frozen ones. These are just the jelly ones.
I like the frozen ones, so I wonder if I would like the regular packaged ones. Yeah, I don't know. So Brittany has convinced me to try the fried crab. Alright, so Brittany has convinced me to try the fried crab flavor Lay's potato chips.
They're gonna be good.
I love her very much.
It's gonna be good.
They don't smell bad.
Yeah, because they're good. Let me try one.
Alright, so let's see. They taste like ramen noodles.
Do they?
They do. Not in a good way. The aftertaste is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
It's a little spicy and a little shrimpy. What is it? What's the flavor?
It's supposed to be crab.
Oh, it's kind of shrimpy.
I'm not feeling it.
It's kind of shrimpy. Like, what's that flavor that you get in ramen? Like the
shrimp.
umami flavors?
The shrimp flavor.
Shrimp. But it's pretty salty too, so if you want a salty treat, come on over to the House of Fortune. I think they're okay.
Good, you get to finish them off. Right, we are in Norway. It's very dark in here. Brittany wanted to go to Kringla, which has a line out the door. This is where you get that awesome, what is it called? School bread?
School bread.
And also it's where the Frozen Ever After ride is located. And Verdon's Best Cake. Vanilla cake with custard and almond meringue. Alright, so Brittany's gonna get the number 7, the Verdon's Best Cake. And I'm gonna get the number 4, the Left C, which is a soft flatbread with cinnamon, sugar, and butter. I'm gonna need you to try yours real soon. I'm gonna try mine first. Left C, it's really weird. It's good. Can I try a bite?
It's hard because it's cold.
Very buttery, very cinnamony.
The 3-bedroom villa is in the building.
Yeah. You can taste the butter and the cinnamon, but I think it needs more of both.
Probably, yeah.
A little bit more. Or like, let it sit there for like a minute. Let it soften up a little bit.
I like it hard though. Alright, now Brittany's gonna try. What's this called?
I don't even know. The guy
Number
said,
7.
It's the number 7. The guy said it's the world's best cake. I couldn't even pronounce it.
It's a tall build of words. The Phil.
Alright. So it's a vanilla cake and it's got almonds on top. That's basically on it. Oh no, it's great. Ooh.
Looks like it's pretty hard.
It's very probably cold. Good though.
It's good?
It's good. The icing is very hard.
I mean, I get 2 at the same time.
Oh, it's meringue icing.
You good?
I feel like I should.
Yeah, right.
Like, no, you're gonna be in this.
It's supposed to be hard.
These years, this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's really dry.
It's supposed to be like
We had a 2-bedroom lock off. So
Wanna
they
try
had, so they had, yeah. So they had the suite part of the lock. Yeah. So they had the bed. And
It's very good.
I like it.
And then they had the
A
couch.
little bit dry though. So we got about a half hour until Moonlight Magic shuts down the park. So pretty soon, a lot of these areas are going to be closing down. Maybe we'll try a tequila drink a little bit later. I am really interested in trying some ciders. So we're heading that way right now. Alright, so you can get the BLT, which is what we got, with your voucher, but not alcohol, of course. That'd be crazy. Alright guys, we're going to try to get a poutine. So we're bolting. We have 5 minutes till everything closes. But I'm gonna try, and I know this is a terrible angle, I apologize for you looking up my nose, but I'm gonna try the BLT scone, see how it tastes, and then we'll try the ciders in just a couple of minutes.
It has jelly too, you have to put it in the jelly.
It's really hard to do with a camera in my hand and the plate to put the jelly on.
Yeah.
But it's very good. This is really good. I would definitely get this again. Alright guys, I'm going to try the watermelon cider beer. It's Black Rock, I think is the name of the company. Very subtle watermelon, but tasty. And now I'm going to try the other. This is black cherry, right?
I don't know, you ordered for me, so I'm not quite sure what that is.
Triple jam. This is very good.
It is.
A lot of flavor, very good. This, I don't like the jam.
Why not?
I don't feel the jam. This is very good.
Did you put it on
Very
it?
soft. Hints of bacon, not overly bacon. A little bit of sugar. Tastes really, really good.
It has little specks of sugar on top.
And I did put the jam on it. Did not like it.
I want to try it.
Brittany's gonna try it, and she's gonna give you her idea of what it tastes
I'm
like.
gonna try the jam. I like the scone.
The scone's very good.
I got that.
Oops.
So the jam, does it have bacon in it?
I think so.
I think that's where it goes wrong.
Yep. A little too much something.
If you like bacon though, I think it'd be okay. But the scone itself is very good. The inside is a little bit softer than a scone should be though.
Yeah. Alright, so Brittany is in line to get gnocchi poutine. So I'm just going to do a real quick little shot of the fireworks. still available really is Sunshine Seasons. And where? Kringla Bakery, but I mean actual food. And this is a perk of Moonlight Magic. Living with the land. Moonlight Magic just started and there's no wait. Yep. Yep. No line.
Living with the land. Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos en...
Really tired.
Well, it's 9:30. It's late night.
Of the richness and diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life.
The VIP tour right here.
Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In Japan, we learned that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at EPCOT, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on saltwater. In Japan, we're learning that by
Follow on the
mixing
video.
leaves and other living materials into our soil,
We're the only ones on this boat. It's pretty awesome. I've never done living with the land.
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
I think these dragon fruit trees are cool. And I love dragon fruit.
Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas,
Look at that
cacao,
jackfruit.
coffee, and rice, are well known
See
around
the
the world.
size of that jackfruit?
These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the
Papaya?
tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while
I'm
others
planting
are well
a papaya
adapted to
tree.
growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking.
Oh, hidden Mickey.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat.
Oh, yeah.
More than 28
Bananas.
million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
This is nice tonight.
Yeah, it is. Miracle fruit. Wonder why they call it that.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farms. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Oh, look at that. What is this Sharon? Oh,
Mandarin
Mandarin
orange.
orange.
Oh, they look like sumo oranges.
Yeah. They're huge.
While there
They're
are more
huge.
than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
There's a hidden Mickey behind us. Hey guys.
Those are pretty. Hollyhock.
Oh yeah.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Yeah. I love this tomato tree. That's just such an interesting way of doing it. And they do the same thing over here with the gourds. Look at the size of those gourds.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
Dianthus is a cool looking plant. Parsley. I don't know what that is, but that's really cool.
The
Brussels
future
sprouts?
of agriculture
I hate
may
Brussels
include
sprouts, but
innovative
it's super
ideas
cool.
like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, EPCOT scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until a boat comes to.
All right, guys, we're gonna ride Spaceship Earth. As you can see, there's absolutely no line. Park closed about an hour and 15 minutes ago. We just got off Soarin'. No line for Soarin'. It was pretty awesome.
No line for living with the land.
Yeah, we were the only people in the entire boat. That was awesome. So we're gonna get on this. I'm gonna change my batteries real quick. We'll be right back.
Remain seated. Attention, you are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated.
Wow. So everything is pretty much closed in here in old Mexico. Would you like to do 3 caballeros? They still have the glass walls left.
su majestad. Gracias.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide las precauciones. Gracias.
got birds of a feather. With happy amigos, no matter where he goes, the 1, 2, and 3 goes, we're always together.
Yeah, it's a lot more busy than I thought it would be in parts. Other parts it's really kind of dead and I'm surprised. But like I said, inside the Mexico Pavilion, if the tequila bar was open, that place would have been packed. Instead, there was nobody. It was, you know, you walk right onto 3 Caballeros and the only people you see were the people that work there. Is this the bakery or is this for frozen? Bakery. You want to go check it out? Yep. So this is the end. You can't go any further. We're going to check to see if frozen has a long line. By the entrance to test track, we'll see if this actually takes 25 minutes. I'm going to start my timer. I just want to see what the lines actually look like on Moonlight Magic. So we're getting it going. We're going to see. I'll be back.
Mantenga las manos y brazos y pies individuales al centro del bote. Dividir a sus niños.
Summer day. You're going to Elsa's ice palace. Splendid. Oh, it'll be so beautiful. See you there. Tell us the story again, please.
On a day very much like today, on our slave princess, an unselfish and of true love.
completely forgot to check to see how long that line was, but we got on and off of it in less than 18 minutes. So not too bad.
Hold on, let me take a big shot of you and then of us.
My wife's super excited.
Perfectly. Hold on, wait.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh. So this is almost too tucked away. People can't see that there's a...
What they're going to do later is they're going to have that big merry-go-round right there.
Oh, is that
Eventually.
what they're... Easter's coming up.
Go, first go.
My watch keeps thinking that we're exercising.
We are.
30 minutes for Ratatouille. Yeah, there we go. So there's a 30-minute wait for Ratatouille. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We've ridden it, I think, once or twice, so it's up to a 45-minute wait. But it just rained, and we're figuring we can get out of the rain for a few minutes. 45-minute wait. Now it says Moonlight Magic, so I don't think it's gonna actually take 45 minutes. Hopefully I won't forget, but we're gonna check. I think they did a very nice job theming this ride. And the fact that your eyes glow like rat's eyes when they shot on it is, I don't know, my favorite part.
Voilà, venez, suivez-moi, je vous prie. Le chef Ray is waiting for you. This way. Qu'attendez-vous? Les hommes, des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal, coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it! Poussez-vous de là! Vite, par ici!
Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Hey guys, the food is for them, not you. Ew.
It's a lot of rats.
Patrick. Il pourrit enfin. Et oui, what are you doing? Que manigancez-vous?
Oh, I just go wet. Oh, it's warm. So I forgot to say how long it took us to get on the ride again.
How long was it?
It was under 30 minutes. Yeah. So it is Moonlight Magic, so that's not surprising, but pleasant for us.